Hello Internet folk, hello to fans of the basic programming language, and hello to the Tiddlerhood. Uh, I'm working on a new version of Basic Anywhere Machine, and I've made a fair number of substantial changes to the interpreter for Basic Anywhere Machine, and I've kind of lost track of the number of changes I've made. So I figured this is a great opportunity to take advantage of TiddlyWiki's diff widget to compare what's inside of one tiddler versus the content of another tiddler. So what I've done is I've got the two versions of Basic Anywhere Machine. There's the one that I've got currently rolled out to the web, and then there's the version that I've been working on for the last few weeks. And over here I've got the latest version of TiddlyWiki open at the tiddlywiki.com website. So I'm going to get out of the Basic Anywhere Machine interface here and find the one file that I made a lot of changes to, and it's this one right here, and I'm going to copy that over to tiddlywiki.com, and I'm going to import that guy, and I'm going to go find the same file that's in the new version of Basic Anywhere Machine I'm working on, and I'm going to bring that one over to tiddlywiki.com as well. So I'm going to find that. I just have to make sure that on import that I give it a different name so it doesn't overwrite the first file I brought over. So let's call this new, and let's check mark that as OK, and let's import. So now we've got, and let's just make sure here, now we've got the new tiddler that has the interpreter inside of it, and we've got the older one down here. Great. Now just to show a little bit of the diff text widget, uh, it's it does a comparison of two tiddlers, the contents, and highlights the changes. So things that were taken out and things that were added. It's not very complicated to use, so let's go find some sample text down here. Let's copy this, and we're going to copy this to a brand new tiddler, and let's paste it in there, and don't need this anymore. And what I want to do is say, okay, well, the original, which was, place all this, and let's put the basic script web page, and compare that to basic script web page new, and save. And now we've got the differences between the old and the new. So let's get a little bit more room here, and this is a fairly long, well, it's a 4,000 line tiddler, something like that. So let's see if we can find some text that's different. There we go. So now I can see that, okay, here are the changes I've made in one spot, and keep going down. I can find that I've got some more changes at some point or another. There, some more changes here. So it helps me identify all of the changes I've made, so I can really make sure I test my changes well before rolling out, and also gives me an opportunity to put together some release notes based on these changes I've done. And as I compare these two versions of Basic Anywhere Machine, I'll do that for any tiddlers that are different between the two of them as I go down the list and I compare. Obviously I've got a whole bunch of new tiddlers in the new version, and that's just new basic programs that I typed in to test some of the new features that I've been working on, and also just some new programs, just a sanity break from testing new features. Anyway, so this is one way to compare work between two different TiddlyWikis, just to use that the diff widget that it's called in tiddlywiki.com. And And it's not necessary to open up a third TiddlyWiki to do all this stuff, but I just prefer to have tiddlywiki.com open and do the comparison there to make sure that I don't go and mistakenly corrupt either one of my original TiddlyWiki instances with Basic Alienware Machine in it. So anyway, I hope that this was useful for you to see what the diff widget does. Cheers.